It's TM88.
It's Fuse, 808 Mafia.
It's Tre Pounds.
And we just jumped off the porch with
Dirty Glove Bastards.
1 band, 2 band, 3 band, 4. When we get done in here, they gotta rake it off the floor.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. We got a classic coming to y'all today. We got Fuse, TM88, and Tre Pounds from 808 Mafia jumping off the porch with us today. What's up, y'all?
What's good?
What's happening, man? FILA boys in the building, man.
Sir, Crash Dummies in the building, man.
Y'all got the gang with y'all. Got the whole squad with y'all.
Got the whole FILA boy with us, man.
Yeah.
Half of it.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up, jumping off the porch with us, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate y'all having us, bro.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And Fuse, you keeping up with what you were saying, bro. The last time we talked, you said that you was gonna be stepping out more. You was gonna be, just putting yourself out there more and just being more visible. So, been seeing you keeping to your word.
Yeah,
man.
we outside for sure.
Yeah.
This time, got my bros with me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's it. We just making movies.
Nah, that's what's up, man. And y'all working on FILA 25, Forever.
I love
Atlanta. The new mixtape that y'all about to drop.
Yeah,
Been seeing y'all posting a lot about it. It's just been looking real dope, like the studio vibes and everything. Tell me how this project came about.
Well, I mean, as we know, what I'm saying, we love Atlanta, what I'm saying, and like just the music scene just here has been like kind of bland, what I'm saying, for what it's worth. I mean, I'm not saying it's the producers, the rappers, it's just, we just wanted to bring fun back into the city and drop music and show the youth too that we ain't gotta just drop music by killing, and, what I'm saying, or slapping a motherfucker out, or what I'm saying, any of that shit. So, it's been in talks for about a couple years now, like, we'll go sit down with the DJs, we sit down with the radio folks, different producers, different artists, and everybody saying the same thing, man. Everybody want to have fun again, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out Metro and DJ Plug and Bobby Critical and Spins. They came with the first installment of like fun shit back in the city with the Futuristic Summer. Like, then we was like, man, we see what's going on. We all there, we watching the process or whatever. And we like, man, we wanna touch all sides of Atlanta, different eras, you know what I'm saying, at the same time. So basically that's how we came up with FILA 25, just, wanted to do something great for the city and rep the city in the right way.
Yeah, for sure. And from that Futuristic Summer project that you just mentioned, we seen that the city really gravitated to that and really, took to it. Like I think that the people just want to have fun too and miss that vibe, of the music and of the culture.
Factuals.
Yeah. What made you guys, like really decide to finally, come with it and drop this project though?
I mean, I'm gonna say my piece and then I'm gonna let them, say their piece. For me, I love Atlanta, I don't wanna see it sink, as a producer that has a platform, and I know that, we up here in the industry, we got to come back and do what we can for the music scene. Like, we might can't change how a restaurant make their food, but we can change how people move in the club, being producers. So that's just my take on it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for me, like everybody know, I'm from New York, and I've been here for 15 years, and I've kind of been here for, a few of the changes in music, and then, I contributed as well. So this is just my contribution to giving back to Atlanta as well, because coming to Atlanta basically changed my life. Yeah. So, I fuck with Atlanta. Atlanta's like literally like my second home. So it's just like, when he came with the idea, I said, yeah, let's get it. You know what I mean? It was a no-brainer.
Yeah, man. My take on it is like, we just try to bring like you said, the fun back to the city, really the camaraderie with the artists, because that's really what blew Atlanta up. It was like, you never knew about no head bumping or none of that shit. Like, when you looked at Atlanta, you seen everything together like a tight knit. So that's pretty much like the eras that we, focused on, like, the tight knit eras where everybody was dancing, partying, clubs got the dance floors, you have a VIP section, one VIP section in the club, and everybody else is just, you know what I mean, mixing and mingling. So that's the energy we try to bring back to the, you know what I mean, to the city type
And
shit.
overly the mixtape era, like we all
That
come
part.
from the mixtape era, you know what I'm
that part.
saying? Like a lot of our popping songs that I was a part of, that they was a part of, some of the people on the Porch was a part of, comes from the mixtape era before we was really getting paid for this shit, you know what I'm saying? You was doing this shit because you loved it. Now when everybody, you know, got to the point where they getting their money, you know, everybody branch off and start doing other shit but forget about where they came from. So we want to remind everybody, you know what I'm saying, about where they came from, where we came from, how the internet is now. They don't really do a lot of research on a lot of the artists that came before them, you know what I'm saying? So, and there's a lot of dope artists in Atlanta where the newer artists that's popping now, they get their swag from them. You get what I'm saying? Even growing up listening to them, you know, my boy Tre P, he used to sell mixtapes
Yeah, for sure.
at the discount mall.
Discount mall.
You get what I'm saying? Like he knows, like, boom, boom, like we been around trapaholics our whole career. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I seen DJ Pretty Boy Tank go in high school. He's DJing at the teen clubs. You know what I'm saying? And elevated his career with Hood Rich and went crazy. So like, we wanted to bring that element back. So you know, with FILA 25, y'all know about Freaknik.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if y'all don't, your parents know about it. And every time they did a Freaknik, it was Freaknik 96. Freaknik sure. 97, so we like, shit, it's 2025. Yeah. Forever I love Atlanta 25.
Oh, for sure. And,
you know what I'm saying?
And the project hosted by DJ Pretty Boy Tank.
And Trapaholics. We got Greg Street on there, got dropped, man. Yeah. This shit going crazy now.
No, for sure.
Nah, that's what's up. And I've been seeing, like, even from the visuals that y'all been posting on social media, like I think I saw a studio session where it was Travis Porter and Baby D.
Oh yeah,
working
for sure.
on music together. Yeah. So you know, y'all bringing artists together that might not even have connected, but find out that they sounds actually mesh more than they probably even knew it.
Right.
It's kind of fire because even like one of the videos we posted, it was Quez, you know what I'm saying, from Travis Porter. He, you know what I'm saying, he said Baby D was like one of the first artists that he ever seen perform, and just to get them on the song together. Like, I know that was like something for him, you know what I mean, more for us. So it's like, we actually just doing shit that's affecting everybody, you know what I'm saying? So it's like all our childhood, like coming in one room, like OJ the Jew Man, all these people, like, bro, I used to get dropped off at Old National Discount Mall. Yeah. Camp had a CD tape stand in there. I used to work there at the stand, like, I wasn't, you know, I'm a young nigga, but I used to just get dropped out helping them sell tapes and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So coming from that and like, you know what I'm saying, being able to get all these people in one room and create some magic and no egos involved, it was just fun. You know what I'm saying?
No, and was this something where, because you normally see artists, you know, look to put together like new movements and things like that, but then when the producers and the DJs come together, like that's a whole different vibe, you know, and I feel like is so instrumental to it, no pun intended, because you know y'all are making the music and everything. Now, was this something where it was like a meeting that happened where it's like, yo, we gotta do this, or was it just y'all cooking up together, working, and then it just kind of made sense just from what y'all was already building and working?
To be honest, it's already been in the works before everybody even started working for real. You know what I'm saying? It just was one of them things like we all tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, like we sick of, like I love a lot of new music, but I'm tired of spinning music. You know, it's a lane for all that, but it's like, bro, Atlanta wasn't built on killing people and stuff like that. I mean, of course, crime happen in cities. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop that. But Atlanta was built on player shit. Getting fresh.
Real hustle music.
Real hustle shit. Get money music. Going to the club. How many numbers can you get tonight? You get what I'm saying? It went from that to how many people, you know, folk were getting beat up in the club back then. You know what I'm saying? But they fight. You still go hop on, you go home. Everybody go home. Now it's like, you don't know, folks don't even know if they're gonna make it home that night. You get what I'm saying? So it's just, we wanted to take it back to where it you know, began type shit. And it's another thing, like when the summer kicked off, I think it was me, Tre Pound, and our boy DJ Moon on the phone. And we was like, man, what we finna do? Boom, boom. We was like, man, call Sunny. What Sunny Digital doing? We end up calling Sonny. He chilling at his studio. We like, man, we about to pull up on Sonny. But guess what happened? 50 other producers started pulling up that same day. And guess what we had? A jam session. Big ass cook-up session. And it just made us realize, like, bro, we gotta come back together and start doing more shit together. You know what I'm saying? As producers. And maybe like a lot of the DJs to see like, well, we need to do our part too. You get what I'm saying? So, but like me and my boy Mucho was just talking, we was like, bro, really the producers, we got the wave. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can bring everybody together if you want to come together and do some magic. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, it's always been like that though. Cause I used to sit back and watch these niggas at Dark Studios, which is 5-star Studios now, Future Studio, and they used to bring all the talent to them, from Travis Scott to Thug, you know, Cash Out back in them days, Rich Homie Quan, like everybody was coming to them, to the production, like DJ Spins, Metro Boomin, Southside, TM, Honorable C Note, like they was in that bitch locked in. Zaytoven used to come through, like, and they really, the artists magnetized towards them, you know what I'm saying? And let them curate the sound and let them bring the sound up. So that's the type of same energy we trying to bring, you know what I'm saying? Just like back in the mixtape times, it was just freedom of whatever you want to drop. It's not like no labels over your back and you know what I mean? You really wasn't thinking about it. That's why a lot of hits and a lot of good energy came up out of it, you feel me? Like you had the control over what you drop and you just let the people choose. And that's the same shit we doing right now, you know what I'm saying? We just go bring the energy and let the people choose what they do, you know what I'm saying?
And I can appreciate y'all taking it into your own hands and doing it and not allowing the industry to create the narrative of, oh, this is the direction of Atlanta music or this is the narrative of the artist there. It's like y'all taking it in y'all own hands and creating the sound, cultivating the sound. And I think that's, you know, what makes Atlanta so strong in the culture is that it's not about, you know, whatever gatekeepers or whatever people in media is saying about the city or whatever. It's like y'all truly just taking it in y'all own hands and making it what it's gonna be.
I feel like we don't got that gatekeeping energy in us because we really came up around Gucci Man. He put the whole, every side of town on. It didn't matter if you was from the east side, west side, north side, south side. If you had talent and he fuck with you, you in, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we don't do too much gatekeeping. If you dope, you hard, like, we gonna fuck with you.
I mean,
you feel me?
who
From
else
producers
gonna do
to, yeah, for sure.
Motherfuckers gonna sit around and goddamn look on the internet and be like, oh yeah, I wanna make shit like that. When really, bro, as a producer, bro, you got the power to do anything you wanna do. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Bro, always talk about bringing back regional music.
Yeah, for sure.
So
That's what's really needed though. Of course, when other regions get together and make song, that's what make the song good because you bringing your melting pot of shit and they bringing their melting pot of shit. And it's two different styles coming together instead of a whole bunch of clones walking around each other and y'all might as well be a group.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and make a group. You want to sound like him, he want to sound like you want to dress like him. You get what I'm saying? It's like, bro, bring back regional music so we can, you know, we not saying like, don't do industry stuff. When everything's regional, I feel like in all markets, everything better.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't be, of course you want to go worldwide, we all do. But you got to start, we think big, but you start small first. Take over your city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why we said, fuck it, bro. We just doing it, like, we doing this strictly for Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We not saying we don't want anybody else to listen to the music, but this shit for Atlanta, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I really care about with this project.
We've always been their own world.
Yeah. Nah, for
sure.
sure. For sure.
We ain't never look at what was on the outside. You know what I'm saying? We look at what on the outside, we try to do what they do, but get what they looking at what we got going on more than anything.
Yeah. Nah,
So
for sure.
with the whole shit going on with everybody from New York and LA trying to sound like Atlanta, we just doing what we want to do anyway for years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They gravitate to what we got going on. And then that, it dumbs our sound down. You know what I'm saying? So it hurts us.
I feel like with Atlanta and in particular the producers here in Atlanta, you know, you will, like how y'all just mentioned, like going over and cooking up with Sonny, and then, you know, you guys have, of course, collabed with Metro and, you know, all of you guys cooking up together and working together. What is it about Atlanta or just how do y'all all, you know, like able to put the ego down and come together and work and cook up together, co-produce tracks with each other and all that? Because it just seemed like other regions you don't really hear about, you know, like multiple West Coast producers all coming together and putting something together, or, you know what I mean, in other regions.
From my experience, I feel like a lot of these niggas grew up together in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, everybody lit, you know what I'm saying? So we know like collaborating, like we just keeping everybody's fire lit, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no shade towards nobody, everybody like working together. And that's what I always liked about Atlanta, the camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? Like how everybody could just come together, work together, vibe together. You ain't gotta worry about all the other bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like that everywhere, so that's why I fuck with it.
And then a lot of times, like, we learn how to kick it with each other first before we even cook up. So you like being around this person. Like, it's something about them that they bring to the table other than making beats. You know what I'm saying? Whether he's a real, like, he don't take no shit, you get what I'm saying? Or he gonna tell you like, hey man, I don't think you should do that. Or he gonna say, man, fuck them, we just doing it. You get what I'm saying? It's just the people that gravitate towards each other, we all be on the same shit, really, even though we different. So, you know, it make it easier to work when we do work. And we love each other's sound, so it's like, we know like, okay, if I add this drum in there, I know he gonna take his parts and go crazy on it. I know he gonna go crazy on it, and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? So even with Sonny and Metro, Mike Will, Honorable C Note, DJ Spins, I can keep going. Like it's a lot of us that, you know, that's good at what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Southside, it's a lot of us that do, you know, and we just know like when we come together, it's like the Avengers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a whole bunch of superheroes going crazy.
Yeah. And then y'all kept it so Atlanta with the artwork.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Freak Nick type shit.
Freak Nick type vibe, man.
For sure. And then I
Shout
saw
out
y'all,
Frico,
man.
yeah, for sure.
yeah, no, Frico, he go crazy with that art. And then I saw y'all did y'all photo shoot over at Cam Kirk.
Yeah.
Shout out Cam Kirk.
Yeah,
man,
shout out
you
Cam
know.
Kirk.
We had to pull the felines out.
Yeah.
How many people we went in down there bought the
they-
store?
yeah,
We bought the store, all the felines.
I ain't get to
in the
make
store.
it up there, but Fuse and Mucho and Slug, all them, they went up and PU was up there?
Nah, I ain't go. I
Oh,
ain't go.
but they
I
was
wasn't
up there, they had the whole counter rack there.
Yeah,
on that motherfucker.
shout out to Walters, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Shout out to
Walters,
Walters, for
Walters,
sure.
man.
Yeah, they-
Staple in the city,
that's-
for sure.
Went to Walters, right? Went up in there, like, yo, give us all the felines.
Every side.
We're not even
All
gonna,
side
we're not even gonna find that in too many stores, but they had it, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what's
right.
up. Can y'all talk about some of the artists that are featured on the project as well?
I mean, we got OJ the Juice Man, we got Baby D, we got who else?
We got
Travis
Travis
Porter,
Porter,
We got Future,
We got
Future,
Future.
we got T.I.,
got
2
T.I.,
Chainz.
Chainz,
Waka Flocka,
Sleepy Brown.
Sleepy Brown. Tracy T.
Yep, shout out Anicia.
Anisha.
sure.
Yeah.
We got Young Dro. We got Shad God. We got Jose Guapo. We got Young Ralph.
Yeah. Lucci Milan.
We got a new artist, Lucha Malone.
Yeah, we
from
got
the South Side.
Juicy, So
We
Juicy.
got So Juicy on there.
Yeah.
She a newer artist.
Mucho
We
Neros.
got Mucho, you know what I'm saying? Straight from the east side, you know what I'm saying? We got P. Troy. We got McFly from FLY.
Yeah.
We said Fabo. We said Fabo?
Nah, we didn't say Fabo.
We got Fabo on
we got
there.
Fabo
My
on that
bad,
motherfucker,
Fabo.
for sure.
What's shorty from yesterday? The new shorty.
Money My Face.
Money My Face, yeah.
We got a lot of hitters.
Then we got, you know, DJ Monte. He on the beat with us. Shout out Oom Count. You know what I'm saying?
Got DJ Spins
We
on
got
there.
DJ Spins on the ones and twos.
Shout out
scratching
Greg
up.
Street.
Shout out Greg Street.
And we got
We got free bands on that motherfucker. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah, I say Baz. I knew it was official when I saw Baz
saying? Man,
in
you
the
know,
studio
Bass,
with
you know,
y'all.
I got to have Bass in the building.
Shit, we even got co-producers on that motherfucker.
Yeah, a lot of co-producers now.
Zaytoven.
Zaytoven.
We got Metro.
Metro,
Bobby Critical,
Bobby Critical,
Sunny Digital.
Sunny Digital.
I mean, you know, the whole crowd
Got
dummy
the whole,
clique.
we got the whole Crab Dummy on there.
Yeah.
That's my label. We got 808 Mafia on there.
You already
That's
know.
our other label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it
That's crazy.
yeah, we
All-
just tried to, you
all-star
know, and we
cast.
tried to, in
217 on that too.
217,
Yeah.
he on there,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But we tried to, our buddy Near, he on stage in the back, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out. Yeah, Elaine.
Oh, word.
Shout out.
my
Okay,
boy
yeah, that's my
Stoney.
home team.
Yeah, shout out Stoney.
We got Aline,
Aline, yeah.
you know what I'm saying, world renowned Aline, you know what I'm saying, on the keys. We got, you know, we got skits on there going crazy.
Okay.
You know, my boy Slug, my boy KP.
Yeah.
We got Mayhem.
Oh, Mayhem on the
this
guitar.
motherfucker. My boy Mayhem went super crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we got writers, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Blanco, you know what I'm saying? Blanco did an outro on the project, shit super fire. Shout out Preem, shout out Taj, that, you know, people that help contribute writing some songs and stuff like that.
And we really had an open door policy, man. You know what I'm saying? We tried to like include a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Some people it didn't work out. No hard feelings. You know what I'm saying? But for the folks that did come through and make this shit special, you know what I'm saying? We really appreciate them. And we really got a real movie for the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Jeff. He directed a few videos for us.
Okay.
You know, we got the trailer dropping in like a week. Trailer looking stupid. Shout out Throw It Out One. He in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We got
Shout out Candyland.
Shout out Candyland, you know. I'm one of the ambassadors. Candyland, you know. Got my jacket recently. Shit, man, it's really a movie.
Yeah.
You know, I got my nephews, his best friends in the trailer. So we just tried to keep this shit super Atlanta.
Yeah.
Even though, even with being Atlanta, you do have an artist or two that might be featured that might not be from the city.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But shit, that's on every mixtape.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's
So
just like
as long as the talent there, you know, you live here, you be here, you know.
Yeah.
try
As
to
long
get
as folks got love for the A, it's
Oh,
like
for
you,
sure.
you
Yeah,
more than
that's
welcome.
just, that's just like Gucci Man used to be like collaborating Yo Gotti, and they, you know what I mean? They just became right
It's
type
too
shit, you know?
short, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
So,
for sure.
Yeah.
And the content looked real dope too, like how y'all took like the vintage approach, like even with the content.
Malachi.
Malachi.
shout out my boy Malachi, man. We got the, you know, the lure on, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Shout
Hood
out
Affairs,
Hood
we took
Affairs.
back Hood Affairs, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, like.
We got Hood Affairs outside, you know. Shout out Atlanta Historian. They pulled up a lot, you know what I'm saying, and grabbed content. And yeah, man.
In the studio sessions be fire.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that, like, what's the energy when y'all in the studio together?
Man,
making this?
Lagratona.
Shout out Autonomy, man. Once that lager kick in, bro, it ain't no telling what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know.
We have a couple shorties pull up, you know what I mean, listen to the music, give us the vibes, you know what I'm saying? But nah, you know what I mean?
Fluff
Like,
man.
We got Young LA on there.
Young LA.
We got Young LA on there. I forgot. You know what I'm saying? Stuff man himself.
Stuffster.
Now TM, I'm used to seeing you with the Bart Simpson joint. You
Oh,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You switched it up too.
Oh yeah, man. I had to, you know, come correct
Yeah.
for the 25, man. You know, had to step it up. It was just time to let it go. You know what I'm
A
saying?
good rebrand.
Good. I mean, I rebrand every year. You know what I'm saying? This just something I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Like next year, it might be high right, low left. You never know. My hair's still growing, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, nah, you know, I be on my rock star swag a lot. So you know, right now, we doing it for the city.
Yeah.
Shit, in the midst of working on all that, we doing pop, we doing rock, we doing R&B, we doing, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we doing photo shoots, we going to fashion weeks, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, when I put them clothes on and stuff, I wanna look like it. I don't wanna just have the clothes on and it's just having the clothes on. So
Yeah.
I feel like my hair play a big part in that in my career. So just had to do. I didn't want to get just a low cut. I had to take it there, man.
Yeah.
So when y'all see this, y'all know this the 88, man. You know.
Dennis Rodman on the Bulls. You know?
Yo, now Tre Pounds, I know that you've been doing music, like you started doing music at an early age.
Yeah.
Playing different instruments, and
Yeah,
your
sure.
pops was in like a
band,
Haitian
yeah.
band, right?
Yeah. Sure.
How much do your roots and even your parents putting those instruments in your hands at an early age, impact your production and your style and what you do?
It's crazy because I didn't want to be a producer. Like, I really gravitated towards the artistry because my little brother, he used to rap, and like I want to rap too. Like, you know what I mean? He inspired me to rap and shit. So,
Yeah.
like, when I finally moved to Atlanta, like I moved to Atlanta in 2008, but before that, I just came out to visit my cousin. And like TM said, my cousin had a mixtape CD shop and shit like that, So when I come down here, I guess like his homies used to do promo team for Polo the Don. And we, moving around, street team shit, the shit back in the days, passing out t-shirts, CDs, flyers, whatever the case may be. And one day I ended up in the studio with Polo the Don, Carrie Hilson, Rich Boy, and all types of people. And I'm just like, matter of fact, it's Astro Studios now. You know what I'm saying? That was the first studio I ever came to in Atlanta. And when I went back to Florida, I was like, nah, Ma, we gotta move to Georgia. Cause it's the closest I ever been to the music industry, and I want to, I just want to be around it, you know what I'm saying? On some artist shit. And then, my nigga Feli Soprano heard me rap one day, and he introduced me to Waka Flocka. You know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, this nigga hard, woo, 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 this is my secret weapon, whatever the case may be. And then, we would start running with the So Icy Boys, Brick Squad shit. That's where I met my nigga Slug at. That's where I met TM at. And Fuse used to produce for us as artists and shit. So, Southside heard some of the shit Fuse had, and, he was like, yo, Fuse, come to Atlanta, or whatever. So, with that being the case, these niggas really started making money off of making beats. TM, like, he's produced for us and shit like that. And they really started making money off making beats, 10, 15, 20,000. So I'm like, man, I can't take no food out these niggas' mouth. So I started producing for my group, which is Fetty Gang, you know what I'm saying? I started producing for my group and helping them out, and then, landed a placement with Woo the Kid, and then, shit started going crazy. Me and Fuse stayed in the crib, at my mom's crib. We ended up cooking up moves for Big Sean. And then from then on, shit started, Future, Migos, like, shit goes on the list goes on. Bruno Mars, Gucci, you know what I mean? Shit like that, so. That, it was always there. Like like even with, like I said, when we moved here with my cousin though, like I produced the beats that me and my cousin and my little brother rapped on.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But that wasn't my, you know what I mean? But I guess, you know what I mean, the shit just come full circle, like, you know what I'm saying? So this is where I landed.
How does it make you feel when you see LeBron James on the gram, vibing to joints that you done did, The Future, I'm Too Groovy?
I couldn't, bro, I don't even know, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know the feeling. I'm just like, what the fuck? This is one of the greatest NBA players right now, just vibing to a nigga shit. It's just like, it's a different feeling, bro. It's a hell of a nostalgia, you feel me? Yeah.
And then you kind of brushed over, the Gucci, Bruno Mars Kodak Black song, Wake Up in the Sky.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, that's like a timeless classic right there.
Nah, for sure, yeah, man. Bro, we was just in the studio one day at Sony, which is Sony Music Pub now, and we just ended up cooking up that beat on some shit, me, DY, and Tarantino, and man, probably like a couple weeks later, Gucci Man just hitting back like, yo, hey, I got this song, don't get this shit to nobody, like, this the song right here. So, probably like a couple weeks later, we thought it was gonna be him. He told us Bruno Mars was gonna get it. He said he wrote the hook for real. You know what I'm saying? So he told us Bruno Mars gonna get on there, but we thought it was gonna be Kendrick Lamar. But then probably like a couple weeks before, he was like, it's him, Kodak Black, and Bruno. And we like, damn, that shit hard. And then, we didn't know what it was gonna be, but shit turned out to be crazy, bro. Yeah.
It's so crazy because I was hearing the song on the radio and I didn't even know they produced it. I'm just in the car like, then I get around, they like, bro, we made that beat. I said, what the fuck? Shit crazy.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And then you got a timeless classic on your hand too. I mean, a few, but that XO Tour Life from Lil Uzi, that's a crazy joint, TM.
Yeah.
Movie.
Do you remember like your mind state when you produced that song? Do you remember?
You
creating
know what's
that?
so crazy? Everything just kind of like circle back to Gucci for some reason. Anything that we talk about kind of like, but I was really down there. I was with them. We was all down there in Miami working at DJ Khaled's studio, just getting content for 808 Mafia TV like we always used to do or whatever, and making beats for Future or whatever. And then, bro, I was about to catch my flight home and Gucci called me. And he like, bro, where you at? I said, I'm in Miami. He said, bro, come to the house. I got Murder over here, Murder Beats over here. We working on my album, whatever. So I leave them, I go to Gucci Mane's spot. I stay there for like a week, right? So I book, I'm like, man, I gotta go home. It's almost Christmas time, right? So book my flight. I'm thinking I'm at Miami Airport. Bro, I'm at, what's the airport? Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Lauderdale. Bro, I'm looking on the news though, and like, it's this, long story short, they had a mini like terrorist attack going on. The dude came from Alaska. He booked this gun on the, I guess how he put it on the plane or whatever. He came out and started shooting people at the airport that I was at. I'm already at the gate, so we are waiting to get on our flight, but I'm looking, I'm like, man, I'm glad I'm at Miami Airport. But I look at my ticket and it said I'm at Lauderdale. I'm like, oh shit, like bro, what the fuck? So I remember this shit like it was yesterday. I'm talking to, I don't know their name, it was two scammers. We just talking, it was an old white dude. We all just talking to each other. We see a crowd of people just running, like screaming. Well, I'm talking about it looked like a stampede of like elephants and all this shit. When you just kind of look, and I'm like, hold on, what the hell? We all just took off and started running. Mind you, I dropped my phone in the airport. We run past the gate, we all hop on the plane, we just closed the door. So long story short, we at the airport all day. We walked back in, I finally found my phone like at 3 in the morning. Bro, I lose my laptop, everything. I lost everything I had, my hard drive, my laptop, everything. I get back to the A. I'm distraught. Like, I'm like, bro, I ain't got shit. I don't have nothing, boom, boom. I look in the corner, I got this old ass laptop. I ain't got no speakers. I plug up the beat pill with the auxiliary cord. I ain't had no screen. The screen was it was cracked on the laptop, so I had to plug up the HDMI cord to the flat screen. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm finna put my heart and soul into every beat I make today. You know what I'm saying? And Uzi just ended up calling me. We had like a little hour conversation, and shit, bro, the rest was history. XO Tour Life was in the pack of beats that I sent. He ended up putting out the little 4-pack of songs or 6 songs on SoundCloud. And I honestly thought the song DJ Plug produced, that was one of my favorite songs that came out in that pack. I thought that was gonna be the one to go up. And XO ended up just going crazy, man. Like, he performed it for the first time like that same week that he put it out. He was on tour with The Weeknd overseas, and they knew all the words. And I just knew from there, like, this shit about to go up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And every day I'm checking SoundCloud, I'm just seeing the numbers just consistently go up. And I'm like, man. So yeah, man, that shit diamond now.
Yeah.
It's almost 2-time diamond.
Wow.
So it's like 17, I think. Might be more.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. That's one of my favorite records I ever made, though. Just for the simple fact of what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Have y'all ever produced something that you didn't, that you just didn't think would be what it is, but then turned out to be like a smash or ended up being like some of everybody's favorite?
I think it happens to every beat. When you make a beat, you don't really think it's gonna be like a chart topper, you know what I'm saying? But it's like when you hear the finished product, the song, then you see how the people react to a certain song, then before you know it, you like, damn, this shit hitting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's not about like how we feel, it's about how the world feels about it, you know what I'm saying? So when the world responds, the numbers add up.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna cap. Way Too Sexy with Drake and Future. I ain't gonna lie, me and my boy Tudo, shout out my boy Tudo, we made the beat from scratch. But we was making like a bunch of beats that they were using the same 808, and I just told them like, man, we gotta switch this shit up. Like, we gotta use another 808. And that just happened to be the beat that I got my first #1, Future got his first #1, and Two Dope got his first #1. 3 people on that motherfucker got their first #1 song ever. I'm not sure if it's Slime too, but definitely us 3 got our first #1 Hot 100 Billboard record, and it just, you know, I didn't think none of that beat. It probably was one of my least favorite out the pack type shit.
Yeah, word.
And it was made in like 10 minutes, 12 minutes type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like mine's a toss up between Moves and I'm So Groovy. But I feel like I'm So Groovy more so because it wasn't a single, but the streets just made it, you know what I mean, what it was, you know what I mean? And Future just captured the essence of that beat type shit, you know what I'm saying? But with like Moves, we was just going through like one time the homie called us from Germany, shout out to Gez, and he like, hey man, I think Big Sean is gonna do this song. Like, what?
Why does he know everything?
I don't know, bro. He talking about he was on a tour bus with these niggas and all type of shit. I'm like, damn,
From
bro.
Croatia, like, yo.
Yeah.
He said the name of the beat, and I was just like, yo, that's us. But yeah, that shit go crazy. Like, but the Moves beat in particular, I was shopping that beat around before it ended up with Big Sean. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we heard like Missy Elliott, Sean Garrett, they all worked on that record as well. You know what I'm saying? It was like a couple people that was actually supposed to put that record out, but I think from that, it just showed me like a lot of people like that beat, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, yeah, like whoever, you know, puts it out first. That's how we operate, you know what I'm saying? You got the beat, but who gonna put it out first?
Yeah. Nah, for sure. And Fuse, I saw you tease a visual called Hard Eyes, where you was rapping and produced by you and A-Rap Music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you
for
speak on that?
Yeah, you know, been working on that project for a couple years now, and finally it's about to see this light of day. We went through a couple like clearance issues and stuff like that with certain samples and stuff like that, but now we good. You know, I ain't even gonna lie, like I'm just excited that it's coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's about that time.
Nah, that's what it do. And TM, you produced the EP for Larry June back years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my dog, man. We actually grew up in the same neighborhood as kids on the south side.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, Larry June, my boy, he ended up hitting me up and was like, man, I want to do some trap shit. Boom, man. Shit, man, I was sending the beats to him. He was sending the songs back in, like 30 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
And we just like, fuck it, let's put something out.
Nah, I can dig it. But back to this FILA 25.
Yeah, man, let's get back to the FILA 25, man.
So y'all got visual shot for it already and everything?
Overly.
Word.
Yeah.
And is there a release date set for the project yet, or what's up with that?
It's set.
Yeah, it's set.
Yeah, we
was aiming for like Thanksgiving, but it's probably gonna come out like the week after Thanksgiving and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Hold on,
No,
when
Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving?
is no,
it's coming out 2 days after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the week
That's around Thanksgiving.
the day after.
You know what the fuck I'm
Thanksgiving night, nigga. Thanksgiving night. So after you eat your turkeys and you know what I mean, stuff yourself, man, you go lock in, man. Tune in, man.
No.
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy.
That was crazy. But yeah, we got the one of the singles is called Lies, and it's featuring whatchamacallit, Travis Porter, Baby D. And that song is like so fire. It gives you like skating rink vibes, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's one of them songs it's like one of them feel good songs.
They give you Atlanta bass vibes for sure, you know what I'm saying? Back when, you know, they had the drop tops in the city, you know what I'm saying? The drop top Benzes and all that, you know? Everybody outside and hanging out in the street, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be.
And the video fire too, gives you like retro vibes.
Good
too.
classic nostalgia vibes.
Good classic,
Sure.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
the FILA girls, they linked up, you know, they on the phone, they trying to find a move for the night, you know what I'm saying? It's very nostalgic, bro. So,
Yeah, for sure.
you know, I know the people gonna like it when they see it, for sure. We got countless studio footage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got uncut studio footage, you know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, bloopers, you know. We got everything. Just creating this whole project was fun, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with everybody up here, man.
Yeah,
This
for
shit
sure.
was, they made it really easy to make the project, bro.
Yeah. Was there any studio session in particular, or any artists that y'all worked with where it was just as hella memorable, or just
Man, the Pluto Bowl, man. You know, we had the strippers come through, and just so you know, we can catch the vibe, and they come hear the music, and it turned into a wild night.
Yeah.
I like the T.I. session.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah, he came
session
through
too.
and you know, he was like real comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Like just laid his verses down and
Gave
was
us some
like-
game.
Yeah, he definitely gave us some game
sure.
too. Shout out to T.I.
Shout out Jazzy Faye too.
Shout out Jazzy
Shout out
Faye,
to
my
Fizzle,
brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He pulled up,
Yeah, he-
kicked it with us for a lot of hours.
Yeah, he added some vibes, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
hopefully use that on the deluxe or something like that. But, you know, at the end of the day, everybody pulled up from the city and just
We actually got a
showed up.
teaser of it on the project though.
Yeah, for sure,
You
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying? It's like the like, okay, you go, you know, little Easter egg hunt, you know what I'm saying? Bro, really, man, to see Young Joe record in person.
Man, see all them niggas recording in person.
Fabo, to see
Yeah.
Fabo like do his thing in person.
Yeah.
2 Chainz
Two
came
Chainz,
through,
he
like-
came and hung with us for a couple of days. Travis Porter came through the whole time, damn near.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. Young
like,
Ralph.
To see them record, like, bro, they just how they bounce ideas off, you know, off on the track and all that stuff. So it's just, then Young Ralph came. He was the
He
Young
kicked it
Ralph
off.
was
He
the-
kicked it off.
He kicked it off. He was the first person.
Yeah, shout out Young Ralph.
Yeah, for
Nah,
sure.
shout out Young Ralph
Shout out
for
to
sure.
Jug, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Jug for sure.
Yeah, Jug is just one of them, he's a good dude, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
That's the thing about it, like a lot of these artists, personality-wise, some of them just be corny, you know what I'm saying? But everybody that pulled up, genuine people, you know what I'm saying? Like good vibes, good camaraderie, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's what's up. And Tre Pounds, you posted something on the gram, and I want to ask all of you guys about this. I think it pertains to all of y'all, or at least I think you all will have a certain perspective from this. But you said salute to the artists who aren't afraid to be produced, who aren't afraid to receive feedback.
Yeah,
and I just want to ask, you know, like, is that in this day and age where so many artists are punching in and feel like after they finish their verse, they done and that's it, do you guys find it more difficult to critique artists, or from y'all relationships, is it a little easier?
I'm gonna let them answer that.
I feel like shit, in this day and age, a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, they ego driven. And
I feel like they hot shit.
yeah, and you know, it's kind of crazy. Like you hear a lot of producers say like an artist will get a hit with a producer, but then they will never really go back to that same producer that gave them that hit. It was because a lot of these artists feel like it's them. They feel like they the hit maker.
Yeah.
But when they got these other songs that's not charting, it's really because, you know what I'm saying, like you fucking up the chemistry. When you got some synergy there, I feel like you gotta stick with that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that comes with direction, especially as a producer. And if you're a real producer and you're giving people direction on how to do certain records, I think it's wise for an artist to actually take heed to what the producer's saying, because we are the controllers of the actual music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they ain't gotta listen to everything. Like,
Nah,
you
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying? Cause I'm not gonna listen to everything that he tell me, but I'm gonna listen to a lot of things that you say, because in order for us to get this shit done, I gotta hear you out. You know what I'm saying? It's like nowadays, they don't wanna hear you out. Or they don't wanna have you in the studio, and it's like, bro, the best shit you can make is when you're there with the producer. I don't have to cook the beat up in front of you. I can have this shit already pre-scheduled, pre-made, all of that shit, pre-flipped, everything.
sure,
You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
This shit is hot when it comes through the door. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel like you said, they feel like they the reason for the season.
And that, but I feel like it goes both ways, because it's like even sometimes you could be a producer working in the studio with an artist, and you might be making the beat, and the artist might be like, keep the beat just like that. You know what I'm saying? Like don't add nothing else. And sometimes as producers, we want to, you know what I mean, get our certain sound. We want it to be, you know what I mean, articulated a certain way when the public hear it. But sometimes, like, an artist might be like, yo, just keep the beat simple, and it might turn out to be a big hit too. So I think it goes both ways. We can give direction, they can give direction, but that still comes with two people being in the room willing to collaborate ideas, you know what I mean?
Facts. Cause
that doesn't always happen over email.
I ain't gonna lie, I seen that shit happen with Danny Glover. Thug just walk right in the room when they making Danny Glover, and niggas, he like, bro, just give me that beat right here. He like, all right, he just bounced the beat down and sent it to him, and Danny Glover came. So it's just like, you know.
We just walked to the other room and he was recording the song.
Just feeding off each other, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you do your piece, I do my piece, and then we, you know, go back and forth on whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just better that way. You know
And it
what
kind
I'm
of
saying?
had you, once you can't really get your shit out, like, it kind of had you not even giving a damn.
Right.
Like, you like, well, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, you know it all. You know, you want to be the A&R, you want to be the producer, you want to be the rapper, you want to, you know what I'm saying? You can't do everything, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even Michael Jackson had help.
Oh yeah.
He one of the greatest artists that ever lived. Like, he took direction from Quincy Jones, you know. Ain't no telling what guitars was in there. Like, I'm gonna play this note. Can you do this off of this note? You get? We wasn't there. We don't know, but I'm pretty sure this happened.
Yeah, sure.
You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. That's why you have artists like Future that got longevity. Because he listened to his producers. You know what I'm saying?
So if you're a young producer and you're watching this, these are all the tools that you need right now.
Yeah.
And shout out to all the engineers out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out that boy Mac.
Shout out Mad Max, man. He and my boy Crispy, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out KY.
Shout out KY Engineering.
Sure.
Without them, we wouldn't been able to put this project together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, shout out a lot of the engineers because they make us sound better, even as producers. So it's a lot of songs that came out where the beat really was cool, but once they got down, did they thing, it just put the beat over the top. You get what I'm saying?
And I even give props to the engineers in the other ways because sometimes you send a beat to the engineer and he pulling your beat up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a placement for you. You know what I'm saying? So shout out for the engineers that's out there looking out for us as well, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I miss Seth Firkins, man.
Man,
R.I.P.
Seth,
Firkins.
bro.
And then shout out Alice
long live
Toomey,
Seth.
man. You know what I'm saying? It's engineers like those guys, like, that drive the music that fans don't even think about them. You know what I'm saying?
Seth was special, bro.
Seth was that dude.
Like I remember being in sessions with him and Pluto, and the way that he would engineer him, bro, it was like magic,
Man,
bro.
it was magical, bro.
And then I seen like different times. Like I remember being on the road with them, and then us going to LA and Future having to work with a different engineer, and boy, he down there cussed this dude out the whole session where the dude couldn't even work no more because he just couldn't.
But that's why I said synergy. When you got that connection with somebody.
It's so crazy with Seth, man. Like, he just had them headphones on, and he just like, he's doing this,
He mixing
and then you
everything.
might tap him on the shoulder. He like, then he'll tap you because you'll forget you rolling up, and he like, let me get that drive. You get what I'm saying? He get the drive. Pluto's still recording now, and he's still punching them in. He plug the drive up. He take the beats, put them to the side. Guess what? When Future done with that song, Future don't even gotta ask for no beats.
Beats playing.
He playing the beat right after he. Get what? Whole nother song done.
If there's two things Seth gonna have is his jar of blunts rolled up and his sandals.
He gonna have the sandals for
He
sure.
gonna have them
Straight up.
sandals.
And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other engineers that's like that now. I might not know them, but bro, I feel like, man, Seth was an angel, got sent here to, you know, help us all, bro, like thrive and like, I don't know, bro. I never met nobody like him ever again.
Nah,
though.
same, bro.
Yeah.
Like for real. Shout out and man, long live Seth
Yeah.
Firkins.
I actually have a song with Future, you know what I'm saying, that he dedicated to Seth, but he said he would never put it out.
Right.
It's called Don't Fall Asleep. If I'm not mistaken, I think Seth fell asleep and he died in his sleep.
Yeah.
But it was just like, the song's called Don't Fall Asleep. You know, like when Future played me that song, just sent chills through my body because it's like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, Seth is no longer with us. And he did a whole, and it's like, he recorded it right after Seth's death.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? For him to even go back in the booth after losing like a real pivotal piece of your team, you know what I mean? Like,
I really felt like
crazy.
Seth was like one of his best friends. Like,
Yeah.
Nah,
you
he
know
was.
what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. He definitely was. Definitely was.
Bruh,
for sure.
that shit. But yeah, man.
But
Shout
that's
out
why
to engineers, bro. Like without y'all, we wouldn't even. You know what I'm saying? The DJs need the love too.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
You know, they gotta feel the love. They gotta feel loved again to get back to their craft. You know what I'm saying? I know they gotta find a niche in this game now to where it's a streaming era or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? If you a DJ out there, man, like, you know, y'all gotta get creative also. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't expect everybody to come run up on y'all and, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, we in the same boat. Producers, DJs, and engineers, we all get treated the fucking same. You get what I'm saying? Like, the difference between us, we get out here and put that footwork in, you know what I'm saying? And we not listening to folks telling us, well, this ain't good enough. We gonna go back to the drawing board, we gonna figure this shit out, you know what I'm saying? So DJs too, man, get creative. And you know what I'm saying? Understand, like, bro, the game needs y'all too. You know what I'm saying? I think that the game was started with the DJs.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the mixtape era is the DJ.
Yeah, the DJ is the centerpiece of hip hop, of the culture, for real.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes the DJ will be bigger than the artist on some mixtapes. You
Yeah.
just listen to it because it's hosted by Trapaholic,
Yeah.
No,
hosted
for
by
sure.
Pretty Boy
DJs,
Tank or
y'all
DJ
start
Scream.
throwing
You know?
parties again. You
I mean,
know what
I'm
saying?
even hearing some artists, like for instance, Suave. I had interviewed him here, but he was putting Hood Rich drops and Trapaholics drops on his project. You know what I mean? Just to give it that
nostalgia.
feeling,
That feeling again,
you know, the
yeah.
mixtape era.
And DJs, they break artists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They've been doing it for a very long
DJ
time.
gotta get back to breaking art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't really breaking art.
Yeah.
You go to the club, they playing the same syndicated song.
Yeah.
You ain't
But that-
nothing new when you go to another.
But that's another thing though, because when niggas get on top, they don't show them DJs no love.
It's
No
not,
love.
It's that, but yo, everything ain't gotta be payola. You
Nah,
heard?
but it ain't even
It
just
ain't
the
pay- it ain't
payola.
gotta
You gotta
pay me.
think about it, bro. So we come from that era, right, where, bro, when the artists used to goddamn go platinum, bro, it used to be a plaque party. Like they'd come drop the plaques off to the DJ. I was there, like, but bro, the artists started getting big. Not fuck the plaques. They started getting big, bro. They stopped coming to fuck with the DJ. It ain't about the payola. It's like show a nigga some love.
Well, when I say payola, I'm just saying in a sense like some DJs be like, yeah, I ain't gonna spin your record
Yeah, yeah,
unless
of course,
you paying
of course.
me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's
But
like if you
those
fuck with the
do-
record, play the record,
Yeah,
spin the
but
record.
you know
what I'm
you
saying?
know how that go.
Yeah, it's the game, but
a lot of the DJs was getting overly disrespected. Like I used to be in them DJ meetings,
Yeah.
you know, with coalition DJs, and they're like, bro, they helped a lot of motherfuckers get on.
Yeah.
But guess what?
Sure.
Do the motherfuckers come back and, man, just come back and just say thank you? That's all they be wanting, bro.
Yeah.
Just a thank you. But go ahead.
No, they, you know, more than anything, the DJ just need to know how to really show love to the new artists, or
Yeah.
the artists, period.
For sure.
And also know how, understand there's so much music that's out, with it being so much music out, tap into that music that's out, because me and him were just talking about this the other day on the phone. We was like, hey, what if Schoolie dropped and he got this song on the album, and when he got this song on the album, it's so lit to the point where the streets know it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not getting heard in the club. So with it not being heard in the club is because the DJ not listening to this album and say, okay, cool, let me pull this song and play it in the club and put it in rotation. But I'd rather just play the song that's hot on Instagram and TikTok, where, you know, you got more people that make a lot of music. It's a lot of music, you know what I'm saying? It's first round.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you gotta do your job as a disc jockey and literally go and search for music.
But also too, I know they tired of that spinning shit. I'm just gonna be real. Like when you got 1,000 artists just trying to bring you, I'm gonna piss on your grave and cut your grandma's head off. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, don't nobody want. You can't dance to that.
Yeah.
I'm just being real. Like, it's just. I mean, bro, we gotta get back to good vibes again. Like whatever the case. I mean, I know selling drugs, that shit wasn't good vibes, but shit, man.
It wasn't necessarily about selling drugs.
It was just about
give
making
you a hustle.
You get what I'm saying? Like
give
when
you
we
a hustle,
heard
like,
the
you know,
music, it was like, oh, that nigga hustling.
Get up and do
Like,
something, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Yeah. Too.
type shit.
Yeah.
So,
Nah, for sure.
I feel like selling drugs and hip hop go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real.
I mean, cause hip hop is from street culture.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
from- yeah.
The rappers wanted to look like the drug dealers on
Yeah.
the block. You feel me? So it was
That's
like,
real. Shit,
that
that's
shit
why
go-
Eric B and Rakim was shit.
Come on now with the big chains, all that.
but
you
yeah, so
know.
but think about it too, though. We saying the same thing.
Right.
It's just
Yeah.
about the
hustle.
hustling
the hustle. Get up
You
and get
want
it.
to look like the hustlers.
You ain't
know
gotta
what I'm
you ain't
saying?
gotta go sell drugs, but get up and get you some motion. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being sitting on your ass and like get a hustle.
But then we
Like,
need
you know?
more artists too that's not trying to do all the same shit. We need the guys that's the party guys. You get what I'm saying? Like that the girls want to hang around. We need the hustlers, the trappers, the motivational people. Like that ain't even worried about the girls and all that. Like where's the substance?
Yeah.
Get out and get some. Where's that? You get what I'm saying? Like
That shit went from hustling to abusing the drug. You heard?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that's a whole nother Pandora box that we ain't gotta talk about here, cause then we'll end up slandering some of the artists that we love. You get what I'm saying?
No, I'm not saying to each his own. I'm just saying like there's a lane for everybody.
Yeah.
But it's like when you got one lane, then you seeing that lane work for one person,
person,
and then
yeah.
everybody
Everybody
gonna
try to
jump
crowd
on that
it.
lane.
Overly.
So it's just like, yo, find your lane. You know what I'm saying? Like this
Everybody can't be the user, the drug
exactly.
user. Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to be the seller.
Yeah.
And then you need to be the people that's watching the sellers. Cause you might not want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might want to tell a motherfucker go pick up a book.
Yeah, but like he said, like even with the drug use, like like I said, no shade towards that. But you know that even goes hand in hand with partying, right?
Yeah.
And he's bringing back partying music. That's what we all trying to do. Just that feel good. So whatever makes you feel good, to each his own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like we were just saying, like when you got a lane, create one or stick to one that you identify with. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just trying to jump in somebody else's lane because you see it working for them.
Yeah.
Everybody
FILA 25 is straight club music.
straight club music.
High energy, you know what I
High
mean?
energy,
Good
fun,
shit, bro.
Trunk shaking shit.
Good
You know what
shit.
I'm
I don't
saying?
think
You know when
we
you
ain't
used to
got
be
no
in the house
kill
and motherfuckers
music.
ride by that old
we ain't got no murder, kill.
That's what
music
we
on
got on them motherfuckers. Like, you know.
I got a two-part question for y'all too. What are y'all thoughts when y'all go on YouTube and you will see, 808 Mafia sound and beat, or a Fuse sound and beat, or what I'm saying, like where it's literally titled that.
Yeah.
And then how can up and coming producers like differentiate themselves from other producers but still get artists to tap into their music, tap into their production?
Well, it's hard to even like have a true opinion on it because I understand it. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of like, there's artists out there that might want a Fuse beat, but they can't really access me. They might want a TM beat, but they can't access them. But if you go on YouTube and type in TM type beat, and there's somebody that's probably inspired by what TM do, inspired by what I do, inspired what Tre Pound do, or what anybody else over here do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Imitation is like a form of flattery. That's how I look at it. Everybody might not look at it like that way. But even when you imitate, you still can't do what we do. You feel what I'm saying? But I just feel like as producers, for all the producers watching, I feel it's always best to create your own sound. I think it's best that you find an artist that complements your sound, and y'all could break down barriers that way. Because even us as top producers, we like to listen to music, and we don't want to listen to music and hearing shit that sound like the shit that we doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same thing I was saying about rappers. You trying to jump in somebody else's lane. This is our lane. We had this lane for years, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, sometimes we want to hear something different. That's why, to this day, I'ma still go listen to Pharrell. I'ma still go listen to like Rodney Jerkins or anything that's just different from what I do because I appreciate the difference.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But if I want to hear some 808 Mafia shit or some Crash Dummy shit, I'm gonna listen to my partners, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear like a new upcoming producer sounding like us. But I see how they try to do it to get in the door. Especially like if you hear a joint like XO Tour Life, and you hear that's one of Uzi's biggest records. Of course, you want to get a record like that if you know what I'm saying. You try to get around Uzi, so you might want to play him something similar. But sometimes you want to play him something different, and you create your own XO Tour, like create your own lane. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you need to work on your plane. When I say that, like work with the people that's next to you. Cause just like I said, when with me, like I started making beats for me and my homies that we right here with each other. Then it gradually started going up. You know what I'm saying? Even with Ken Carson and Lil 88, they wasn't chasing Playboy Cardi. You know what I mean? They was working with each other to become these people that YBL 00. Like sometimes you gotta stop reaching up and look right next to you. You know what I'm saying? Cause everything's around you for a reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta, just like Slug, this thing, whole 56 nights.
Yeah.
Southside made the beat for him, his homie. Like, you know what I mean? This is my homie I grew up with from the, you know what I mean? The bottom. I made these beats for him. But he just, you know what I mean? Took the position with like, bro, oh, Future needs some beats here, bro. Take my beats, you feel me? So if Southside wasn't working in, you know what I mean, cohesive with his homie, he wouldn't have came up with 56 nights, you feel me? So work with the people that's around you. They gonna give you the energy, of course, if you fire, you feel me? And you know, you would take it up from there. Yeah, instead of try to chase bigger shit, you know?
Use the tools around you.
For sure.
Like, that's all we cared about was making beats with our friends. Basically. For real. We woke up every day like, bro, what you doing? Oh, I'm on the way over there. Shit, it always turns into something, you know what I'm saying? Like, the tight beat, I mean, I always, before I got a tight beat, I wanted to see my name on there and say TM88 tight beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then it gets to a point where it's like, okay, I don't really care about it, you know, I don't really have a gripe, like it's cool.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to like industry producers, like stealing your swag, like per se, because I come from an era where it's like, before the era before us, like when we looked up to people, that shit was frowned upon to like sound like somebody else. Like Pharrell couldn't sound like Timbo. Timbo couldn't sound like Polo Dunn. You get what I'm saying? Like all of them had their own different swags. They all was killing the charts. That's when music was like golden. You know what I'm saying? Like or whatever. So I just say like, and then I'm not gonna sit here and say like I didn't try to make Pharrell type beats. I tried to make all their beats. But I always knew like I'm finna try to turn this into something else.
Right.
When you hear this beat again, it's not gonna sound like a Pharrell beat. You get what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. So yeah, take inspiration from what you like, but I always try to flip it into something. Cause I mean, a lot of people good at mimicking. They good at sounding like folks. I'm just not good at that. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I just took what I made, like, okay, I got this skeleton, I'm finna go ahead and re-rock it and do it. So, you know, I mean, to each his own, but
I think this is
you always should try to get your own swag.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get put in the same box as the next person.
Sure.
But it's still fire. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing that there's somebody trying to get to where you at and you inspired them. So that's why they putting your name next to Tight Beat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Tight Beats.
Shout
Fuck
out
it.
to the Tight Beat.
Sure.
Yeah.
I started out making beats in my closet, you know what I'm saying, with my shirts around me, like that was people, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, yeah, but got this going crazy.
Nigga was talking to himself.
Hopefully, I got a crazy imagination, you know what I'm saying?
That shit fire, right?
Hopefully, I put my desk in the closet. I got my clothes around me. It's like people huddled around me, like, "Yo, go crazy." I'm not talking to the shirt, but you know what I'm saying. But I'm in that motherfucker, like, shit. I'm in the like, boom, boom, boom. I feel like I'm in the booth or something, right? And it's like, bro, I'm gonna make it out of here one day.
Yeah.
And that was my imagination. Like,
However you gotta manifest it.
hey.
He making the beat. He making the beat in the white tee. He be like, "What you say?" All right, I'm gonna add the kick.
Hey, brother.
Nah,
It worked.
It worked.
Come on,
It
man.
did though.
You know what I'm saying?
The nigga almost 2 times diamond. It worked.
It worked, man.
Shout out to the t-shirt.
I'm looking at Sunny Digital go crazy, and I'm like, racks on racks out. Yo, I'm going back in my closet to make these beats.
Come on now.
That's funny.
Yo, so we got this FILA 25 coming out right after Thanksgiving. You fellas got any shout outs you want to give before we get out of here?
Man, shout out to all the artists that was on that motherfucker. Shout out to all these niggas back here, man. Got my nigga Mucho, got my nigga Mac, man, Slug, man, Near, man, Dante, you know, Big KP, man. Got my boy, he said, my boy Mayhem, that's how my nigga Taj too, man. He late, but you know.
Shout out Dre Black.
Dre Bleezy, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's so thugging, man.
You know, another up and coming artist, he going crazy. You
Man,
know
shout
what I'm
out.
saying?
Yeah, for
Shout out
sure.
my boy D4.
Yeah.
Shout out Swank. Shout out Cloud.
Marco Lynn.
Shout out Akachi. Shout out Marco Lynn. Shout out Sensei.
Yo.
Shout out
Yo, shout out to my partner Sizzle, man.
Shout out Sizzle.
Sizzle,
Yeah, shout out
Sizzle
Sizzle
said
Lane,
go
man.
crazy on this project. So we going crazy,
sure.
man. Yeah, man. Shout out the city. Shout out whoever didn't come through.
Yeah,
I love that you ain't come through because it put a whole nother battery in our back to go even crazier.
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
what I'm saying?
For sure.
I love that you missed out.
Love your absence.
I love your absence.
Shout out to everybody that pulled up and made FILA 25 what it is. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
It's monumental. It's legendary, really. You know what I'm saying? So can't wait till the
Shout
world hear
out,
it.
shout out to everybody that thought we were going futuristic summer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Shout out to every studio speakers that work.
Yeah, for sure.
shout out to everybody that work. You know what I'm saying? We and then, you know, shout out Sony Publishing, man. You know, shout out Future for letting us use his studio.
For sure.
5-star.
5-star studios.
Shout out Astros.
Astros, yeah, for sure.
Shout out
Bills.
Fluffs,
Shout out my boy Bills.
Yeah, Bills.
You know what I'm saying?
Fluffington.
the Fluffs.
Top breeder in this motherfucker right
Shout
here.
out Slug for being the chef.
Yeah,
Oh,
chef.
word.
Sure.
Writer,
The food, man.
the vibe creator.
That boy,
you know what I'm
multitasking.
saying?
Yeah, multitasking.
Multitasker, man.
Jack
You
of
know
all
what I'm saying?
trades.
Shout out my boy Mucho too, man. You know, Fuse. I met Mucho through Fuse. You know what I'm saying? And like my boy just came through and was really chilling with us. You know, he wasn't worried about what a name getting on the project or whatever. And then he pulled up again. He just kept pulling up. And then I heard his songs. I'm like, damn, he fine.
50 back to back.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
20
bro,
back
I'm
to
getting
back.
in the car, I'm searching for his music. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. And like, bro, he really stepped in and like, helped us curate this shit too, along with like having a song on the project. He also wanted the radio host on the project. You know what I'm saying? So like, just bringing the skit aspect to the thing, he popped off the skit for us. And it gave us direction on how we wanted to like continue with the project. So shout out my boy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Taj, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. We got a lot of female partners that we ain't got a name, but shout out y'all. Like I'm saying, even they was cool, like not even the ones that some of the guys that Single was talking to on the stage. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Kashara, you know what I mean? She came through styling us
Yeah,
for the
shout out
shoot.
Kashara too.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of homies that helped
for
us
sure.
curate the project, the vibe aspect of it. So yeah, man, I ain't really got too much, Shout out all the clubs that we used to go to when we were younger. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the memories
for the
that we had
inspiration,
know.
for
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the discount mall, man. 285 Flea Market, Old Net Flea
Tara
Market.
Flea Market.
South Lake Mall.
Upperdale. You know what I'm saying?
Greenbrier Mall.
Yeah, Greenbrier.
Shout out
For sure.
Walters.
Shout out to N1 mixtapes, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to East Bay.
Hey man,
Shout out to Run and Shoot.
Yeah, shout out my boy who I don't even know the name of the car club, but we rented the car from him to shoot the goddamn video.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout
shout out
out
to
to for cutting nigga Feli in here, man.
Shout out my boy
Yeah,
goddamn
yeah.
Malachi for his even finding Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Like and curating some of the clothes that helped us, do some of this.
That's for
We
sure.
ain't gonna
Dirty glove.
DGB, man.
my
Shout
brother.
out DGB, man.
Spitty.
be. Shout out my whole management team, man. We gonna keep it going. Shout out, hey,
It's all love.
Right, shout out to God.
Yo,
for waking us up every day.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna lead the people with like, man, always lead with good energy. Lead with good vibes. Come in peace. Come with love. You might not get it here, but you're gonna get it somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Not saying here with us, but just over here. So
Come here too, we got love, gang.
you know what I'm saying? Like, stay prayed up. Your day might not be going good today, but it can change in an hour or change tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Stay positive.
For sure.
808 Mafia, Crash Dummies,
Yeah.
we out.
Soon as I walk into the land, they call me boss man. I could tell a chick to drop her pants, cause I'm the boss man. Still hood, got